Hi, my name is Wasim Siddiqui and I'm with Cisco Engineering. Today I will walk you through how to use the DNA Assurance Global Events Dashboard. The Cisco DNA Assurance Global Events Dashboard is a single spot where you can see all the network and client events in one place. You will be able to see all the device syslogs, the network and reachability events, the traps, as well as the wired and wireless client events. So let's walk through a real-life cluster to see this feature. So here is our demo cluster. Let's go to the Global Events Dashboard, click on the burger menu, Assurance, and Issues and Events. This by default brings you to our Issues page, but you can click on the Events tab here to see the Events Dashboard. So this is our Global Events Dashboard. Let's see what are the components of this page here. At the top you have two type of filters, the location filter as well as the time filter. Location filter allows you to filter by specific location if you are responsible for or interested in only a specific location. And you can also filter by time to narrow down a particular time range or to increase the time window here. Next, we have the events trend line. This shows the various events over time. Here's some information about what these colors and block mean. As you can see, the colors represent the various device types, as well as the intensity of the color is dependent on the occurrence of the event. So the darker the color, the more the events have occurred in that time window. So this allows you to see where specific events have occurred and if there are any patterns. Next, we have some simple filtering. You can filter on the network devices or endpoints. Endpoints are basically your wireless and wired clients. On the device side, you can filter on switch, wireless controllers, and APs as well as the routers. You can actually select multiple of these as long as the total event count is less than 5K. I'll walk through that example in a moment. So that's the basic event filter, and then we have the more advanced filtering feature here where you can filter based on the different column names. Then you have the actual event table itself. So that's your basic Global Events Dashboard. So let's walk through some sample use case. A basic use case would be to search for a specific type of event to see how pervasive it is. So let's look for an AP event. Let's click on the AP here, click on filter, filter on event name, contains. Let's look for radio resets. Operational radio reset occurred. Let's see how often this happens. There you can see all the radio resets that has occurred in this particular location in this particular time window here. So as you can see, looks like we have one AP that's seen in, this is our demo cluster by the way. We have one AP that seems to be doing radio resets every 30 minutes. So that's something you might want to be interested in or look into. So that's basically your basic search functionality. Another thing I can look for is to see if the APs are getting disconnected, for example. So let's do a search again on this. Event name, let's do disconnects. AP is disconnected. So you can see the various disconnect events. AP is disconnected from the controller, and this is the AP. Let's look at this event in a bit more detail. So this is the event. AP got disconnected at this particular time. This is the AP name. This is the controller, AP MAC, as well as the location. Now, so here's the interesting part. To help you do some correlation, we have the events from the connected device right here. So in the case of AP, let's look at the switch events. So this is the switch on which the AP is connected. We have just looked at all the events that have happened 15 minutes before and after this particular event. This happened at 2:08. So let's see if I can see what happened at 2:08 around that time window. So let's keep going until we hit 208. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on at that time period. So here's an interesting point. We had a link down at 208.18. So that's something to look at to see if this is what's happening here. The interface gig 1 or 25 went to downstate. Potentially this may be what's causing it. So you might want to see why this is happening. So that's how you can do some basic correlation. Another use case could be if you are interested in correlating across devices. Now, for the simplest case, we've made it easy. For the connected devices, you can see within the event itself. But if you want to do across other devices, what you could do is, for example, I don't have any router events, but if you would like to enable multiple of these, remember you have to bring it less than 5,000 events. So you would want to narrow down the time window where the problem happened, or the time window of interest to you. So this is in that time window I'm getting around 6,600 events. So let me narrow it down further. There you are. So now I've brought it under 5,000K. Now I'm able to select multiple of these tabs, these devices. So now I can see all the events from switch, wireless controller, and AP together in one view. So again, I can look at various events and to see if one event is being caused, is potentially the trigger for the other, so I can do better correlation. So this might be useful to you. So this is our events dashboard. Hopefully you find this useful. Please feel free to give us feedback in the comment section below. For more training videos, please do visit our Cisco DNA Center YouTube channel here. Thank you for your time.